Imagine rolling up to a campsite and watching everyone quietly stop what they're doing just to stare for a second. That's the kind of presence this motorhome has. Welcome back to NextGen Motorhomes, where we explore the rigs that redefine the road. And if you love seeing what the future of RV travel really looks like, hit that subscribe button right now and join our community before we pull away from the curb. You're going to want to stay with us on this one. Today we're stepping into the world of the Entegra Coach Vision XL 2026, and this isn't just another Class A motorhome. This is a rig designed for people who want the commanding feel of a luxury coach, the confidence of proven engineering, and the freedom to go farther without feeling overwhelmed by size or complexity. And from the moment you see it in person, it feels different. Let's start outside, because the exterior tells the first chapter of this story. The Vision XL has a clean, modern showroom look that doesn't scream flashy, but still turns heads. The body lines are smooth and confident, with a wide stance that makes it look planted and purposeful. Depending on the color package, you get deep, rich tones layered with crisp graphics that flow along the sides instead of chopping them up. It feels intentional, like a high-end touring coach rather than something thrown together. As you walk around it, the size hits you in a good way. It's substantial, but not intimidating. On the road, this motorhome has real presence. You sit higher than traffic. The front cap looks bold and aerodynamic, and the large windshield hints at what's waiting inside. The side mirrors extend confidently, giving it that professional, bus-like appearance, and the overall profile feels balanced whether it's parked at a rest stop or cruising down the interstate. Here's a quick shift in pace, because this is where things get interesting. Climb into the cockpit, and this is where the Vision XL starts to feel like a long-distance companion rather than just a vehicle. From the driver's seat, you're greeted by a commanding forward view. The windshield is wide and tall, and visibility feels open and stress-free. You're not peering over a hood, you're surveying the road ahead. The driver's seat itself is built for hours behind the wheel. It's supportive, adjustable, and positioned so everything feels within easy reach. The steering wheel sits naturally in your hands, and the controls are laid out in a way that feels intuitive even if this is your first time in a Class A. Gauges are clear, the infotainment screen is right where you expect it to be, and the backup and side cameras give you confidence when maneuvering something this size. Now switch perspectives for a second and imagine you're in the passenger seat. This is where road trips really come alive. You're not cramped or pushed against the door. Instead, you've got space to stretch out, a wide view through the windshield, and that elevated feeling that makes every drive feel like part of the adventure. Conversations flow easily, the cabin feels calm, and long drives don't feel like something to endure. They feel like part of the vacation. Quick transition here, because stepping inside changes the entire vibe. The interior of the Vision XL is where Entegra's reputation really shines. As you move from the cockpit into the living space, the ceiling height and open layout immediately make the coach feel larger than it looks from the outside. Natural light pours in, and the materials feel solid and thoughtfully chosen. The kitchen isn't just a place to cook, it's a place to live. Counter space is designed to be usable, not just decorative. You can picture yourself prepping breakfast while the sun comes up over a quiet campground, or making dinner after a long day of exploring. Storage is tucked everywhere you need it, and appliances feel residential enough to support real meals, not just quick snacks. The dining area flows naturally from the kitchen, creating a space where mornings are slow and relaxed and evenings are filled with stories from the day. It's easy to imagine coffee cups on the table, laptops open for remote work, or a family gathered for a late-night game. Nothing feels cramped or wasted. Every inch serves a purpose. Here's one of those wow moments. Even with all that space, the Vision XL still manages to feel cozy. It doesn't feel like a rolling apartment building. It feels like a refined home on wheels, and that balance is harder to achieve than it looks. Moving toward the bedroom, the tone shifts again. This is your retreat. The bed feels inviting after a long drive, with enough room to stretch out and actually relax. Storage is practical and accessible, so you're not living out of duffel bags. It feels like a space designed for people who actually travel, not just weekend campers. The bathroom continues that same theme of thoughtful design. It's functional, comfortable, and laid out so you don't feel like you're squeezing into a corner. Morning routines feel normal here, not like a compromise, and that matters more than you might expect when you're living on the road. Another quick transition, because all this comfort wouldn't matter without the right performance underneath. The Entegra Coach Vision XL 2026 rides on the Ford F-53 chassis, powered by the proven 7.3-liter V8 gas engine. This is an engine known for its durability and confidence, delivering strong horsepower and torque that you feel when merging on highways or climbing long grades. Paired with a smooth automatic transmission, the driving experience feels controlled and predictable. On the road, the Vision XL is surprisingly composed. Steering feels confident, the suspension soaks up rough pavement, and crosswinds don't push you around the way you might expect. This is the kind of motorhome that makes long-distance travel less tiring. You arrive at your destination feeling relaxed, not worn out. Fuel capacity is designed with road trips in mind, so you're not constantly hunting for gas stations, and the overall driving experience feels like it was engineered for real-world travel, not just brochure numbers. Before we keep going, quick mid-roll reminder. If you're enjoying this walkthrough and want more deep dives into the newest motorhomes on the market, make sure you're subscribed to NextGen Motorhomes and tap that like button. It helps us bring you more content like this and lets us know you want to see what's next. All right, back to the story. One of the biggest surprises with the Vision XL is how confidently it stacks up against competitors. When you start comparing it to other Class A gas motorhomes in this range, like similar offerings from Winnebago or Tiffin, the value becomes clear. The Vision XL delivers a premium feel, strong performance, and a refined interior without pushing into the intimidating price territory of diesel pushers. And now comes the emotional part. Pricing for the Entegra Coach Vision XL 2026 typically lands in a range that feels achievable for serious RVers looking to upgrade, often coming in below what you'd expect for this level of quality. When you realize what you're getting for the money, it hits you. This isn't just a purchase. It's an investment in years of experiences, road trips, and memories. Picture it cruising through mountain passes, parked beside a quiet forest, rolling across desert highways, or pulling into a coastal campground with the ocean just steps away. This motorhome isn't about staying in one place. It's about going wherever the road feels right. Here's another quick transition, because this is where identity comes into play. The Vision XL isn't built for everyone, and that's a good thing. It's built for people who want confidence without excess, luxury without pretension, and freedom without sacrificing comfort. It's for travelers who see the journey as part of the destination. As we wrap this up, I want to hear from you. Can you see yourself behind the wheel of the Entegra Coach Vision XL 2026? Where would you take it first? Drop a comment below and let us know. If this video helped you imagine your next adventure, hit that like button, subscribe to NextGen Motorhomes, and become part of a community that believes the road ahead should feel this good. We'll see you on the next one.